When people can't get this money that they're relying on, or can't even figure out if they're eligible to get it in some cases, you're dooming them to poverty.
Tens of thousands of unemployed Illinois residents are waiting on a call back from IDES, the agency in charge of unemployment benefits. That's after the governor dumped millions into IDES and upgraded technology. Fox 32 is partnering with the Illinois Policy Institute to help get taxpayers some answers. Elizabeth Matthews has more in tonight's special report.
People have bills to pay. People have families to feed.
Justin Neal is waiting for a callback from the unemployment office. He's been receiving pandemic unemployment assistance, or PUA, since last year. He's now trying to get a fraud issue corrected on his account, so he's reached out to the Illinois Department of Employment Security, or IDES, calling them a lot.
More than like 30 times. More than like 30 times. And every time I call, I get put on this queue, this callback list.
And he's not the only one. The Illinois Policy Institute filed 2 Freedom of Information Act requests.
What they show is that back in March, there were still over 100,000 total calls waiting for a call back from the department. And in April, that number had only fallen to about 75,000, a little bit shy of 75,000 calls.
Adam Schuster with the Institute says it's hard to say whether that improvement is a result of IDES doing a better job, or
if it's just that the economy's improving, or frankly that people have given up trying to get their questions answered because they're so frustrated with their inability to get through.
His organization even started receiving calls in the fall, people thinking they were calling IDES.
We're actually not affiliated with the employment service.
Not only are thousands of calls going unanswered, but Schuster says clerical errors lead to overpayment, and it's taking too long in some cases to determine eligibility.
The buck stops with Governor Pritzker on this one, and the buck stops with the director of IDES, and both have failed to fix this program at a time when people need it most.
Governor Pritzker addressing the call backlog numerous times over the past year. In April of 2020,
we've assigned hundreds of state employees to work around the clock to respond at the fastest rate possible.
Most recently, when he sat down with our political editor, Mike Flannery, 2 months ago.
What's your response?
We upgraded technology. We brought in many more people to answer phones. But again, when you have 10 times even the Great Recession numbers.
The number of unemployment claims did skyrocket in spring of 2020, 10 to 20 times the normal amount. But Schuster says so has the budget for IDES, from $281 million in 2009 to now $316 million this year. Money, Schuster says, is not the problem.
Blaming it on technology, blaming it on funding is the same thing the state's been doing for about a decade now, and at the end of the day, it still failed people when they needed it the most.
The fix, he says, is at the top with leadership, figuring out what's breaking down the process. Neal has another short-term solution, being able to talk to someone face to face.
Just reopen the offices back up. Stop having people rely or stop having people go to this 1-800 number that is not useful.
We reached out to the governor's office for this story, and a spokesperson tells us that those aren't unanswered calls, but calls waiting in a queue. A spokesperson for IDES says those wait times have dropped significantly over the past month, and she tells us that there's right now about 40,000 phone numbers in the system. Many of them, she says, are people trying to figure out when their benefits come to an end. For more information, you can go to illinois.gov/IDES. At the Thompson Center, Elizabeth Matthews, Fox 32 News.
Topping news across